It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
No!
Brendan!
No!
No! We're losing Brendan to the honeymoon suite? How could you guys vote Brendan out of the house on episode 5?
This is bad. And Julia Ruth too.
Yeah,
Two of our best characters on the show.
The only people kissing in the whole house are leaving.
I'm so sad. What do we need to do? So we need to preserve the breakup bench in some way. They need to memorialize it. They need to put it. They need to put it near like Washington Monument or near the Jefferson Memorial. The Brendan breakup bench needs to be nationalized.
Now we're just left with a bunch of prudes doing handshakes instead of kissing. Using
what the fuck? Why is nobody kissing?
I don't know. They're turning the boom boom room into the nap room.
I'll be honest though, that doesn't sound terrible. I love a good nap.
I do love a good nap, but this is reality TV, you know? Kimberly asks, what about Leo and Brooke? Yes, we do appreciate Leo and Brooke. They are
Yep.
Yes.
They're keeping it alive.
Whoa, what is that? We have some breaking news. Ben, on today's episode of Are You the One, we learned from Leo that Leo and Brooke had sex.
They
correct?
made love. Yeah, they made love.
However, Brooke tagged us in a story today.
Yes, I saw that.
The clip, and Brooke says, "No, we didn't." 3 laughing and crying emojis.
Hold on. Do the breaking news emoji again.
At Leo. Hold on. At Leo, you dog emoji.
This just in, we were untagged and that post was deleted.
That is juicy.
But the no we didn't you dog is still up. That
Wait.
part's still up.
Wait, so what were we untagged from?
The one before it where it was the poll asking if they thought we did it or not.
Oh, I didn't see that one. All I saw was the one where she said we didn't. That's what I was reading. So yes,
we've been untagged regardless. So
okay,
I don't know what's going on? I don't know.
Well, all I know is that she said, "No, we didn't, you dog." So according to Brooke, they did not have sex.
Leo, you dirty dog.
Such a dog.
Dog. Get the fuck over here. Dog.
Get the fuck over here, you dog.
Oh my god, bro, you're horny as fuck.
But at least they're kissing.
Yeah. Hey, they're kissing.
They're not even a match and they're kissing. These people don't even know how to kiss anymore.
At this point, Max, I'd be thrilled with just when they do the handshake, just they hold the hands for 5 seconds. That's at this point, that's like the best I can hope for.
Whoa, Ben. Whoa. They might go to hell for that. Okay.
It might be an all devil party.
Yes, I don't.
What if they do that?
Could a calendar used to be any more boring, Ben? Could there be any more boring?
It should have been them in the honeymoon suite. Not
I know.
Brendan and Julia. Yeah. They are the ones that needed to go. They found out Brendan and Julia way too early. Not good for the show.
Way too early. Sad. It's heartbreaking.
It is sad.
I'm devastated. I'm Devo. I'm beside myself. Yes, it does take us to the sign of the day.
Oh, good.
I am sad to say business ain't booming. Business ain't booming, the sign of the day
No,
says. So.
in fact, he might as well be Enron at this point. It's
yes. I actually think he got boomed, but not in the way that you would think.
Oh, you mean like a boom mic accidentally hit his head while they were shooting, or?
Well, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The worst thing that could happen to him.
And then Julia sees the microphone and she goes, "I'm sick of music and audio." It's so
yeah, that's why she had to kiss Nathan. Because I couldn't think of any other reason to kiss Nathan. Because she's not into looks, so I don't know why she would kiss him.
It is weird. It is
weird if she doesn't like looks.
I mean, I would have, if it were me, I would have just forgotten he was there because he's so boring.
Oh man. Should we break this baby down before I start crying about Brendan?
Oh, it's okay. You could cry. This is a safe space. Always a safe
space. Our blonde god.
A lot of blonde gods and goddesses on this season.
I know, but we need more. We need more. So post the matchup ceremony, people are telling Brendan to explore the JR situation, and he's pretty sure that JR is his match, Ben. Because Brendan's smart and Brendan is wise, and that's why she was attracted to him.
Yeah. I mean, well, what else would you expect from a DJ?
Exactly, they're very cerebral people.
Of course he is.
It takes a lot to put a playlist on a computer and press the start playlist button and pretend to spin the discs.
I heard actually Avicii, he passed away because his brain was too big and it started to crack his skull.
Let's pour one out. Let's pour one out for Avicii.
I don't know why.
We just lost all of our.
I don't know why I'm taking shots at Avicii.
We just lost all of our Avicii fan listeners. Thanks, Ben.
Oh, that's like a good 75% at least.
Okay. And then Humudi and MJ they took a nap in the boom boom room. Great, thanks.
I was pretty sure about them until the end of this episode, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, it's not them because it's got to be Anissa and Akel.
I hope it is. I hope that they go to the honeymoon to the honeymoon suite, and I hope we never have to see them on camera again.
I never want to see another goddamn handshake in my life.
I don't want to see it anymore. If they're not kissing, if they're not if they're not going to fight, if you're not going to fight, if you're not going to kiss, if you're not going to do anything, I don't want to see you on my TV.
When I said I wanted to see hand stuff, that's not what I meant.
It's not even like they're developing new handshakes. Every time they come up with like a sicker, doper handshake, like what if they started doing the one from The Parent Trap, the Lindsay Lohan remake, not the original?
Oh, sure.
That would be really cool.
That would be sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although the original,
interesting.
Sorry, the original Parent Trap is also very good. So you ever see that one? Let's Get Together. Yeah. With the creepy twins. The real twins?
I don't know if I've seen the original Parent Trap. I did see the Olsen twins version, It Takes Two.
Yes, that one is also very good.
That one is great. I love that one.
Yes.
In fact, I because of my age, the Lindsay Lohan
21.
Yes, because I'm 21 years old. The Lindsay Lohan one I feel like was a little bit past for me when I would have been really into that movie, but the Olsen twins one was right at the age for me that I was all in on it.
But you've seen the Lindsay Lohan one.
I have seen the Lindsay Lohan one. Everybody has. Everybody.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like I'm the only person who's seen the original. Anyway, they're these great Dutch twins. I think they're Dutch, and they sing, "Let's get together, yeah. We'll have a real good time." It's great. It's a great weird movie. You got to check it out.
With their clogs?
Very creepy. What?
Do they dance with their clogs because they're Dutch?
I think they do.
That's cool.
10 out of 10. Leo and Brooke are still making out, pulling a Shanley and what's his face,
Hell
keeping
yeah.
things going. You know, they're pulling the weight
It's like
of
a
the
handshake,
show.
but with your mouths. You guys,
Yeah, it's the
guys should
same
try
thing
it.
to me. I don't see the difference, you know, because I'm not a prude. All right, it's reality TV, okay? It's
What are
different.
they doing? They haven't even kissed yet. What are they doing? Passing notes to each other? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. What is this? Pre-K?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What they're all taking naps and doing.
Yes, they are literally taking naps.
It's pre-K.
This is pre-K.
Grow up.
They're pretty like you're gonna have a juice box party and eat animal crackers next.
Yeah.
Look at these
it's time to turn pre-K into pre-cum. I'm so sorry.
That's really bad out of context, Ben.
That's the crudest.
Let's just clip that. Let's make that a soundbite. But it is very like pre-K. Look at the challenge. They were figuring out what shapes go into which box. This is very much like pre-K. This is like kindergarten.
I have immediate regrets after that joke.
It's gonna live in perpetuity, Ben. I really like this convo between Leo and Brooke, where they're telling each other how horny they are. They're talking about each other's lip size. You know, they're really getting into kissing.
Yeah, now we're talking.
But everybody has a problem with it. They're like, we have to stop them from kissing. If they kiss, then we might all have to start kissing each other.
You don't want everybody else to have to kiss.
Well, then I'll have to start kissing someone. And if my mom at home has to watch me kiss someone, that would be very uncomfortable. I did not come on TV to have my mom and dad watch me kiss somebody on the lips.
It would be unacceptable for Brooke and Leo to even be doing handshakes at this point. They need to.
Yeah, they're not a perfect match.
They're not a perfect match.
Yes.
Only perfect matches can do cool handshakes together.
I feel like we got sold a bill of goods because Taylor is really talking about how she's like, we need to cock block them. They must be cock blocked. And I thought she was going to pull out the ultimate cock blocker clam jam card here, and she didn't do it.
No. I was hoping.
I was disappointed. I'm hoping she does it at some point.
I don't think it's going to happen.
She's very arrogant about it, though. She was like, I'm the best cock blocker. The other women, they don't know how to cock block here.
Let's
4
see
of
it
them,
then.
they've never cock blocked in their lives. Very arrogant about her cock blocking abilities.
Is there a handshake blocker that we could get in there to block handshakes? Because that would be great. Maybe a producer. Maybe they could do their fucking jobs for once. Maybe they could do their fucking jobs and stop the stupid handshakes, please.
I would just tie their hands behind their backs if I was a producer and say it's part of the show. We're gonna do a week of the show where you guys can't use your hands. It's a twist.
That's smart.
It's a twist. You can't use your hands.
Smart. That's really smart.
No hands. You've lost privilege of your hands.
God, we should be producers on this show.
We should.
Hire us, please.
Yes.
We'll save your
We
show.
should also be hired by the army to torture people. So either. Same job.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I've heard that producers for MTV, they go from MTV and then they'll go to Bravo and then they usually end up in Guantanamo after that.
Yeah, that's how it works out. Courtney and Will, they talk about omelets, so they're a perfect match. That's why at the end of the show they're like, we're definitely a perfect match. We talked about eggs.
Yeah.
She says tomato, I say tomato. It's like the song. We have to be the perfect match.
Yeah.
Except you're not, so move on.
A perfect match would both say tomato the same way.
Exactly.
So
it's actually, people always say, like, you say tomato, I say tomato, okay, but do you know how the song ends, Ben?
Let's call the whole
whole thing off. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay, so it doesn't work out. You're not a perfect match. Thank you, Ben.
I actually just watched When Harry Got Sally. Met Sally.
But he did get her.
He did get her. I just watched that movie like last month. It holds up. It holds up so much. It's such a good
film. It is amazing.
It is
classic.
Perfect.
Yes. Sorry, did they make that same joke in that movie? Did I steal that?
Oh, it's like what joke?
That's how that song ends.
Well, that's like the fucking theme song of the whole movie, pretty much.
Okay, they just play that song in that movie.
Like
okay,
3 times, and the
okay, they do, but I wasn't sure if Harry just made that same analysis that I did. Does he talk about Courtney and Will in the movie?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I know you love to think of yourself as like a Billy Crystal type, with the.
I do. I'm a Yankee
fan. Yankees hats,
and
all that. Yeah. You call yourself a city slicker often.
Yeah, people say I'm very Billy Crystal-esque. They say I should host the Oscars. I get that a lot.
You'd be a good Oscar host, man.
I would. I'd be like, you all should have been kissing more in your movies. Why weren't you guys kissing? We get Julia Ruth talking to Ollie and talking about how Brendan wants her to be his babysitter, but she's kind of torn between Nathan and Ollie. He's just telling her how smart she is. He's being a good supporter.
Great.
And you should trust him because he's a nerd, and nerds are smart.
Yes. He's a dungeon master, so
he's a dungeon master, so
you're trusting him.
All right, let's get to this Will and Leo conversation, because this is where things get interesting, Ben. Okay, the first thing that stood out to me is, what are they feeding these people? Because Will says this is the first time I've ever heard somebody on a reality TV show say they are not horny on the show. How are you not horny? You're supposed to be horny.
Yeah.
Why are you not horny?
It's a really good question. Yeah.
You're supposed to be horny. You're supposed to be around a bunch of sexy ladies.
You're a young man around a lot of sexy
ladies in bikinis.
I mean, you should be walking around all the time with an erection.
Yes, you're supposed to be horny. You're supposed to be like Brendan, and then Du is supposed to go,
oh my God, bro, you're horny as fuck.
Okay, that is the way that the show works. It's supposed to be like too hot to handle, and you're supposed to be horny.
Yes. Again, I think this might be on the producers. Maybe the producers are telling them to do handshakes. Maybe they're telling them all to take naps. I don't know, because they should be told to be horny.
There's something in the water there that is reducing the sex drive. There's something in the air. I don't know. Something's wrong.
Really feels like only 4 people got the memo
of how reality TV works.
Yeah, and 2 of them are gone now. Great.
I know.
Shit.
We sound
very. We're going to talk about the rest.
We sound so lecherous this podcast. We're like, everybody needs to have sex.
We're sounding incredibly horny now.
I know. And I'm a virgin,
Yeah, that's crazy.
How
does your girlfriend feel about that?
We're saving ourselves for marriage, Ben.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes. Brendan. So Will lists the people that have been fucking. So we knew about 2 of these, Brendan and Cece. Thank you, Brendan. And thank you, Cece. Thank you, Brendan and Julia Ruth. And then Mikey and Danielle. Did we know about this one?
That
was a surprise to me.
No, we didn't know about that one.
Why didn't we know about that one?
I don't know.
Where did it happen? How did it happen?
I don't know. I think there's more to the story, though.
I know, because do you remember, they were partnered in the blackout, we learned,
Yes.
So they can't be
And we
together.
thought it was random, but I don't think it was. We had some correspondence with some people on the cast that made it seem like it was not random.
Yeah, in the last podcast.
Yes.
And so we learned that Mikey was upset that they can't be together.
Yes.
So we learned that there's at least something going on, but we know that they're both open to being with other people. So what I want to know when it happened.
I don't know.
I know. Someone let us know.
The producer, they're gatekeeping, Max. They're gatekeeping this show.
They're gatekeeping, they're gaslighting, they're
gaslighting us. They're making us feel crazy for there being no horniness on the show.
I learned another new catchphrase. It's called fubbing.
What is that?
The practice of ignoring one's companion or companions in order to pay attention to one's phone or other mobile device. They're fubbing us.
Wow.
Gaslighting, gatekeeping, fubbing, all these things that they're doing to us.
Yeah, they're chuggy is what they are.
They're chuggying us too.
Yeah. They're gaslight chuggying us.
This is unbelievable. And then the Leo and Brooke thing. I mean, tomato here, whether they had sex or not. I mean, we'll never know the real
they're gonna get married. They're gonna get married regardless of what happens this season.
Yes, I can't wait to be invited to the wedding.
There's no way he's just gonna drive. Yeah.
Will this be our second wedding invite that we are promised but don't receive?
If that other wedding ever happens.
Luke and Iris, I'm still waiting for our wedding invitation.
I think we're going to be waiting a long time.
They were in a story together yesterday or the day before. Luke and Iris.
So they are
reunited in Thailand, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
So I'm still waiting for the wedding invitation. Let's get to the challenge time. And ladies and gentlemen, tiles are back.
Boy, the prop master was really lazy.
Yes. This was really cool because it was the same challenge as the first one. They just changed the words. This is really cool.
These challenges are ridiculous.
I thought it was weird because the host wasn't there this time. Why didn't they bring the host out to explain the challenge? Ben, where was the host?
I don't know. I keep looking for Ryan every episode and he's not there.
Is Cammy just not even showing up to explain the challenge or talk to them? They just have to figure it out. She's just not even putting in effort now to appear.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What would you rather have? Cammy, the no-show host, or Michelle Buteau's narration from The Circle? What would you prefer?
Ooh.
That's a good question, right?
That is hard.
I know.
Cammy.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go with nothing at all than
Yeah, the whole Netflix narration thing that they do is really
so obnoxious.
It's so patronizing too. They do it on all their dating shows. Like on Too Hot to Handle 2, and I'm like, I don't need everything explained to me.
Like the little Alexa robot thing too.
No, on Too Hot to Handle they have this Desiree, I forget her last name.
You're right.
She's like, this person's walking down the street, and I'm like, yeah, I can see them walking down the street.
Yeah, they always have their little quips, and the quips are like just not good.
And they're like, in 15 minutes, Lana's going to talk. And I'm like, why do I need to be told what's going to happen in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the show.
It should be our narration. It should be
we should do everything.
It should be like, who's this fucking asshole? When are we going to see this guy fuck?
Yeah.
Right? Come on.
They should kiss.
They should kiss.
I did like after the challenge, JR putting Nathan in his place when he said he knew she liked brains and body. That was very good.
Yes.
However, she kind of made me think she might have been lying because she was very happy to go with Brendan on a date, and he's the hottest guy there.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah, no doubt.
she's very into Brendan, and he's the hottest, not just guy, but person in the villa by far.
Yes.
He's probably the most attractive person I've seen on television.
In life.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he
Move
also
aside, John Stamos.
Yeah, that's true. But he also has the most attractive personality I've ever seen. So I guess that is brains and body. She got me. She got
brains
me.
and body. Yeah.
That hungry tiger. That hungry tiger. She got me. Oh man.
I like to describe myself as hungry tiger.
Yes. So Will had the highest score. He picks Courtney. Brendan has the lowest and picks Julia, Ruth. And we see Brooke, she's getting discouraged about not getting picked. And she thinks maybe it's because she's kissing Leo all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. The fact that they're almost engaged probably doesn't help. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've already fake fucked too.
Yeah, fake sex. He's lying. I liked Brendan and Julia Ruth making out on the jet ski. We like kissing. That was good.
Always.
I liked the brief amount of jet ski that we saw. It was exhilarating and fun, and I believed
not at all like parasailing.
I believed that it was exciting, and they didn't need to lie to us about it being fun, like with the parasailing.
Like they didn't have to go on Twitter and defend it or anything.
Yeah, you know, those liars.
Truth is what we call them, parasailing truthers.
Will and Courtney, you know, they have a silly time, they have a serious time. She gets butterflies for him. They're confident they're a perfect match. Oh, you're right. You know, but let's get a little ooh. Let's get a little ooh up in here, you know? I can't find it. Okay.
The thing about the butterflies, as we've learned from Love is Blind, is you got to make sure you don't lose them. They can fly away very quickly, easily. You got to contain your butterflies.
I don't have butterflies. I have an octopus inside of me.
Who was that?
Guillermo from 90 Day Fiancé.
I know that, but it's an octopus inside of me. Hell yes.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I would believe they were a perfect match if she had an octopus inside of her. But I don't think they're a perfect match.
Who?
I don't think so. Courtney and Will.
No, definitely not. It's either Hamoudi and Mindja, or it's Anissa and Akel.
Yes. Back in the house, I do like that Nathan votes for Brendan and JR just so he can get some clarity and move on. I think I like it for strategic reasons and for personal reasons.
Yes.
I'm like, I get it. You know, it's like, then I can just, you know, I can move on.
Yeah.
I think it's smart.
Makes sense. It's smart.
I was just so jealous during Julia Ruth and Brendan's date. Imagine getting to feed Brendan strawberries. That's on my bucket list. Top 5 bucket list. Top 1 bucket list. Feeding Brendan chocolate.
See, mine for me it was tomatoes, because then I thought, you know, we could do the tomato thing while I'm feeding him tomatoes.
Oh my god, chocolate covered tomatoes?
No, just plain.
Oh, okay.
Tomatoes, yeah. No chocolate, no nothing.
It has to be chocolate.
Big ones too.
Right?
The biggest tomatoes we can find.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. He says he regrets, and he says he regrets taking her to the breakup bench.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge for him. That's huge.
Oh, we have a comment here. Yvette says Nathan didn't want to move on. He wanted Brendan to back off. He never thought there was a chance they were a match. Ben, did you get that?
Not really.
Yeah,
I could see it. I could see it maybe.
I think potentially, but I thought the way that he was saying it was he thought that there was a slight chance. I don't think Nathan was 100% confident that he and Julia were a match. I'm not sure if Nathan totally cares about.
He was confident. He was confident though.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
That is interesting. I can see that.
Yes.
Leo and Danielle, they're spilling chips all over each other, which it was a little flirtatious, the chip spilling. Food is the gateway to handshakes, which can be the gateway to kissing.
Yeah, I mean, they're one sloppy burger away from potentially kissing, getting ketchup and mustard all over their shirts and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a bit of I do have a soundbite from this.
If I find my match, there's a chance I can still fall for my match, or Brooke doesn't even exist to me in 2 weeks. Besides a friend, I had a great time with it. That's where my head
breakthrough. Okay, that's a good breakthrough.
I'm strong-willed that I can see her with another guy in this house. I've gotten to that conclusion in the past 16 hours.
Yeah, I could totally imagine Brooks not even there and just get with Taylor because she's blonde, so she's basically the same exact fucking person. So who the fuck cares, bro? Bro, who fuck cares?
Imagine him being engaged one day to a woman and being yeah, I could imagine 16 hours from now we could be married. I could also imagine 16 hours from now you being with another man, me being with another woman, just completely not engaged anymore. I could totally imagine that. Yeah.
If I just go to a brunette and give her blonde fucking hair dye and just bleach that shit, she's basically the same exact woman as you. So just give me 16 hours to get over you, and I can see you fucking another guy. As long as you dye your hair brunette or something, I'm over you because I can't marry you anymore. So that's fucking it, bro. I don't fucking give a shit about you anymore if you're not fucking blonde.
I don't go on a first date without bringing hair dye with me. I bring it with me every first date that I go to, just in case.
just in case, bro. Or I go in a restaurant, I'll just grab bleach from the closet and just start bleaching your hair right there. Make sure that we get it ready to add the blonde hair dye.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do you think he got 16 hours from? That's very specific. It's a very specific amount of time.
He probably slept for 16 hours.
What happened exactly 16 hours ago?
It was a sleep, breakfast, shower. That was 16 hours, I think. Yeah. He made the decision before bed.
Yeah. Do we really think that he would be okay with Brooke moving on? I'm going to say absolutely not.
No. Hell no.
We see his faces every matchup ceremony when someone picks her and they stand next to each other platonically, and he looks like he wants to murder the guy.
I really do think that they probably dated after this show. No doubt.
I think they're married. I think we're getting the wedding invite.
It wouldn't be the first time that an Are You the One couple that wasn't a perfect match got married.
Yeah, they posted that thing today.
Yeah, on Instagram.
And that wasn't all the couples that have gotten married. There's a lot of Are You the One marriages and stuff. Yeah,
you can legit find love on this show.
Yes, if you stop handshaking.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, you gotta boom in the room. You gotta kiss on the lips.
Yeah.
You have to reality the show.
Horny 24/7.
Yeah. It's Truth Booth time. It's Julia, Ruth, and Brendan. Before they go in the Truth Booth, we get this moment where Cammie asks Nathan if he's willing to go, if he's willing to wait in the wings for Julia Ruth, and he kind of gives that comment where he plays it cool and he doesn't really say yes or no. Yeah. And JR didn't
like that. Yeah.
But I have to say, he gives a douchey answer, but I have to say, waiting in the wings for someone is not
it's not the most complimentary.
It's not an enviable position. No. Who wants to wait for someone and be the second option? I mean, Nathan doesn't give a good response, but what does Julia Ruth want to do to be I'll wait for you now that you've been on a date and been very happy to be with Brendan and basically the past couple of days been happy with him. I'll wait for you.
With someone like Julia Ruth, it's a privilege to wait in the wings. Julia Ruth, she's a bald eagle when it comes to
she's a hungry tiger.
She's a hungry tiger. She's a tiger eagle. She's got a tiger head and an eagle body.
Oh,
With the
okay.
with the wings, and Nathan can wait in one wing, while in the other wing she sees if Brendan
Yeah.
is the perfect match.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely could have said it better, but I mean, it wasn't exactly I mean,
Waiting
I
in
don't
the
know.
wings is not a
No, I would have been like, no. I don't wait for anyone. Julia Ruth is here. She says it is a privilege. Yes,
I told you.
queen.
Told you.
Yes. Let's go.
Julia, you're leaving the game too soon, and we're not happy about it.
Yeah, we're very upset.
You and Brendan should have waited until the end of the season.
Yeah, what were you doing? So they are a perfect match. It's very sad. It's nothing to celebrate. They shouldn't have celebrated. It should have been a funeral. And it was awful. So we get the after party. First, Will and Brooke. Will confronts Brooke. And he's like, you're not opening your heart. And she's very defensive about the whole thing. But in confessional, she's basically like, you're right. You know? Oh, Julia Ruth says, I'm gonna miss you guys. So she's not even she's gonna not even come watch our show anymore. It's really bad. She says, babes, I tried to run. Wow. Do you think that Will's comments worked on Brooke? It seemed to confessional she was listening.
I guess, yeah. I mean, he's very assertive in this
Yes.
conversation, you know. But he really truly believes him and Courtney are a pairing. So we'll see when it's
I don't think he did this to get Brooke to be with him. He did this for the greater good of the house.
No, I don't think so either. I'm just going to be interested to see when inevitably him and Courtney are not pairing, if he sticks with that too and goes off searching for others. Yeah.
Yes. Julia Ruth and Nathan. So she pulls aside Nathan to give him a talking to, and she was like, "You were so rude to me today." And then they just start making out because she felt like saying goodbye.
Or because she's good team TV like all of us.
Where's Julia Ruth? Where are you from again? What country? Where's she from again, Ben? Is that how they say goodbye where she's from? Is this a cultural thing?
She's from the UK. Yeah.
She from? Is this a European thing? Is this how they say goodbye?
Yes. Julia, that's all you could have said to Brendan, and it would have been over. If you were just like, it's a European thing, you know?
Yeah, because it's not like he.
Oh wait, but Brendan is.
It's oh, she's from New Zealand. It's a New Zealand thing. It's like Kiwis.
I feel like an idiot now. She's from New Zealand.
She's from New Zealand, baby. It's you know, they're just zorbing. They're in the zorbing balls, and they come out of the zorbs, and they walk out, and they make out, and then they leave. It's a Kiwi thing.
Flight of the Conchords.
Filming the Lord of the Rings movies, Peter Jackson being extras in those movies, and they make out with people, and that's how they say goodbye.
Balanced economy. What's
Vegemite? They like Vegemite there. We know so much about
their
New Zealand.
import exports. Taika Waititi would be an export because now he lives in Hollywood. What's their imports?
Yes, he's married to Rita Ora. Rita Ora, honorary New Zealander now.
Yeah, Peter Jackson would be. Yeah, is an import. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yes, she gives a New Zealand goodbye, and Ollie, he's very culturally insensitive.
What the fuck?
Ollie, this is how people in New Zealand say goodbye to each other. So maybe, you know, celebrate culture.
Yeah. Don't be an ass.
Yeah. Brendan says, wifey, if you want to play, I can play too. I wish that he had gone and started making out with someone else. That would have been amazing. And then she's like, oh, you want to play? And then she makes out with someone else and everybody starts kissing. That would have been our dream. But that's just a fantasy of mine where everybody in the house starts making out.
Max, your voice is sounding a little robotic right now. I don't know what's
It is?
Oh, it just got better all of a sudden. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I okay now?
It's a little weird. I don't know what's going on, but you have a little technical difficulty, I think. Unless it's my headphones. I don't know. But
How am I sounding now, Ben?
let's just keep going. Okay. Max has left the room briefly. Did anyone else in the chat notice that? I don't know. I thought he sounded a little bit robotic. Here he is. He's coming back in.
I'll be better now.
It does sound better.
Okay, back on with the show. Live TV, folks. Who knew? Anyway, they fight. It was really hard to watch after what she did to Brendan, our golden boy. Watching Brendan cry like that was really hard in the fetal position.
Yeah.
It was like that scene in Midsommar with all the women, holding her.
Right, with the gasping and the
he was Florence Pugh, and then everybody in the house was holding him back, and he was like, yeah, I wanted to be there to hold him as he cried after what Julie Ruth did to him. Yeah,
he didn't even get taken to a breakup bench or anything. It was
she just devoed him. She devastated him.
But let's be honest, though, he's misreading the situation, and like you said, he's also very culturally insensitive because it's a New Zealand thing to give to make out with somebody as they're saying goodbye. That's a New Zealand thing. We saw it in Flight of the Conchords. We saw it in Thor Ragnarok. We saw it in all these things.
Yes.
Lord of
you
the
can
Rings.
see two of the hobbits doing it in Lord of the Rings. The Ring.
Gandalf makes out with everybody before he leaves.
Yes. So next morning, we find out that Brendan was on his way to try to have sex with Julia Ruth when he saw her on top of Nathan. That's the best detail. He's like, I'm gonna go have sex with her because we're a perfect match now.
Gotta consummate the perfect match, right?
Yes, he's like, we're gonna go have sex.
Can't wait to go to my favorite room, my favorite big bed that's so comfy.
Oh man. Ben, can you bring up the picture that I emailed to you earlier today? This is a very important picture. This picture is what Dew was wearing in her workout outfit when she was talking to Brendan.
Yep, there it is.
Here it is. She's wearing some costume pieces from the Heaven and Hell party. So I guess this is how Dew works out now.
Yeah, I mean, she wakes up in the morning and she says, "I'm gonna have a hell of a workout today.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be sweating so much from all the fucking fire from this workout."
Yeah, she's a red cape, a red headband, and some devil horns.
Yeah,
I like how this isn't discussed at all. She's just wearing it.
She's just wearing it.
Nothing
She's
to
the
talk
best.
about.
Dew's hilarious.
It's really funny.
You know what she's probably doing? She's probably changing the labels on the weights. She's probably making the heavy ones say 1 pound and the light ones say 50 pounds. And then she's watching as they go, "What?" And then she goes, like she's the devil. Yvette in the chat says Dew might be my new favorite. Dew is the best. She's a really funny character. She's great. I love her.
We see Eduardo and Jordan talking.
More like Jordan.
Eduardo is talking to her about aliens, and Jordan is like, "This is so hot. He's so sexy." Ben, but I want to talk about a tweet that we saw that Eduardo said. I'm very confused about this.
Which one?
All of them, but there's one in particular I want to say. He says, "I'm team at 15 grams." That's Brendan. That was violation I wasn't aware of this as I was asleep early this night. However, damn, too bad they didn't show what happened before bed on this night.
Ooh.
Right, TK? TK is Taylor.
Wow.
Castmates rejoice.
So
that was the tweet. And then we got some responses from other people. Do says, I want to know what happened. Laughing, crying emoji. I sleep early too. Then TK, Taylor says, definitely had feelings. Was sad to see him go, but happy for the group. Salute emoji. Then Julia Ruth says, not everything was aired.
Wow.
So it seems that they didn't show everything that happened and TK was involved?
Sounds like it.
What happened?
This is all very cryptic. We'd love the deets at some point from somebody. Someone wants to give it to us. Give us those deets.
2 people did respond, share with the class, and maybe some. It just seems like maybe something happened with Taylor and Brendan. Any cast members in the chat gonna help out? Julia, you're still in here. What happened? Can you tell us? Can you not tell us? Julia
she says they all want a reunion.
Well, Julia, we will host a reunion.
Yes, if MTV doesn't do it, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll host a reunion. We volunteer.
We volunteer as
Reality
tribute.
Alert will host a reunion. We're serious.
Yeah.
And we'll do it live.
Even better.
We'll do a live reunion. Let's do it.
It's done. It's already
done.
official. It's official already.
Okay. That would be so cool.
We're gonna do it.
Let's do it. We'll do it live.
We
Fuck
did
it.
one for Temptation Island. We'll do it for this.
Yeah, but we'll do this one live in person.
Oh, in person.
Yes.
Yeah, give us a call, MTV. I assume you guys are.
We
gonna
don't
be
need
producing
their
it.
permission. We'll just get a studio and we'll do a live interview.
Everyone will come to Denver. And
We'll get to Denver.
we'll make it happen. I ain't going anywhere.
From all over the world, people are coming to Denver.
Hey, we got one of the nicest, biggest international airports. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
That's where they'll go.
Look, Up in the Air, great plane movie based on the Denver airport. So, fun little fact.
Yes.
Fun little fact.
When I think of that movie, I think of the about Denver.
Hell yeah.
Julia Ruth apologizes for Brendan. I think he should have apologized for not understanding, for not doing research,
For not understanding
New
culture.
Zealand. He's going on a global show. He should have known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's silly.
I mean, he does say it wasn't a fairy tale, but he did feel like there was some kind of magic. These people, they are just obsessed with Shrek. They're just obsessed.
Oh, hello there.
It's kind of like a fairy tale. And
Fairy tale magic, layers.
Onions, just all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah. Just a lot. This was nice. This was nice that they're able to stay friends, and I hope they make up and do a lot of kissing in the honeymoon suite.
I hope so too. I also secretly hope that they'll be let back into the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss them. Major
It's not fair.
characters.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. Leo and Brooke. Brooke tries to cut things off with him, and he's not happy about it.
Fuck that shit.
He's not gonna. I don't know.
He's like,
if
I already lied to everyone and told them we had sex, so we can't break up. Come on. Everybody thinks that we consummated our perfect match.
I'm playing my fucking heart, bro. It's some fucking hoe ass shit, bro.
She says play the fucking game, and he says no. So gonna have to see where that one goes, Ben.
I'm excited.
Yes. Very awkward at the perfect match ceremony between Brendan and Julia Ruth. Business is not booming, Ben. It's not booming. It's not booming. So Courtney chooses her monster, Will. Wow. Okay.
Wow. Oh.
Okay.
It's because he's got a monster handshake, right? Comes in there.
Yes, that's ladies love monster handshakes. Yeah. They look for hand size now, you know. They just want to be swallowed up in a big handshake. It's not about the size of the hand, it's about the girth. That's what really matters.
It's
okay.
about the girth.
Yeah.
And it's about you got to know how to use it too.
Yes.
When you're shaking those hands,
Oh, the motion of the ocean, baby.
Emotion, baby. That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah. Cammy's frustrated.
You know what sucks though, Max? It sucks when you're doing handshakes with gloves on.
Yeah, it's like taking a shower with a raincoat.
Yeah, it's like you can't really feel anything.
No.
And it's not as pleasurable.
I know.
You know?
But it's safer.
It is safer. Yeah,
Yes.
you're not gonna get sick that way.
No. It's a good idea. Even Cammy's frustrated that these two haven't kissed. If you're getting emotion out of Cammy on Are You the One, you're doing something wrong.
Who's Cammy?
I know.
Exactly.
I don't remember. Jordan.
More like Jordan.
Oh, right.
Picks Eduardo. Says he's the finest man in the house. Michael Jordan picks her Arabian Prince Hamoudi. I'm bored of them, to be honest. At this point, get them in the truth booth, or they need to just switch it up. At this point,
yeah, it's just a bunch of making out. It's just a bunch of making out.
At least they're kissing.
At least they're kissing, though. That's why I'd rather have them in the house. That's why
they nap a lot.
I still would rather have Anissa and Akel go because the handshakes are getting old. We gotta get them out of there.
Yeah. Cammy got on them for not kissing either.
They were cute for an episode, and now they're boring.
Yes. Cece picks Mikey. I don't know. We haven't heard from Cece in a hot minute. Don't really hear a lot from Mikey.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Cece was such a big character, I feel like, at the beginning of the series, and now she's getting a purple at it. Yeah.
Do picks Ollie. This makes sense to me because she was cosplaying as a devil and he's a nerd. So he thinks they could go to Comic-Con together.
Yes, he'll dress up as Gandalf, and she'll dress up as the devil.
Right? Oh, so I would give them an excuse to kiss together because everybody needs an excuse. Yes.
Yep.
Danielle picks Leo because he's the tallest man in the house, and tall, you know what that means: big hands, big handshakes. It all works out.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yep. Brooke picks Clay. They hit the gym together. I can see these two as a couple, but now that there was one game, I can't. Oh, they're nice and they like going to the gym together.
Yeah, I know. We don't. That's crazy. Have you ever met two people that like to go to the gym?
I did. I was like, oh, maybe potentially, but then when there was only one beam, I was like, yeah, I guess not.
Yeah,
but I did not see it. I wasn't like,
I don't know.
Who do you better see with Brooke?
I don't know because we haven't seen Brooke with anyone except for Leo. That's the problem.
I just think that they got it wrong, and Leo is her destiny.
Probably.
Taylor and Samuel. I don't know. Maybe. No, probably not. And Roz picks Nathan. Cammy is very upset with Nathan, but she doesn't grill Julia Ruth about it. Like it's all Nathan's fault. He's not the one who was.
Well, why would she grill Julia Ruth? It's customary in New Zealand. Yes. It's Nathan's not a New Zealander.
And then like Cammy's like mad at everybody for not kissing, but then she's mad at Nathan.
I know. What I was just gonna say.
Whose side are you on, Cammy? Are you on Team Good TV or not?
Pick a lane. You don't want them to kiss, or you want them to kiss. You want to stop the hand holding, but at the same time you're chastising people for kissing. You're all over the place, Cammy.
You didn't even show up for the challenge. No, there was no host for the challenge. I mean, luckily they could figure it out because they had already done it before. But
Yeah,
they knew how to take the thing out of the envelope.
They're like, oh, okay, tiles.
Tiles, we'll just put the tiles somewhere.
This picture there. Yeah. One of us will get it right.
Yeah. So they get one beam, and every couple is convinced that they're the beam, which is great.
That's going to be the saving grace.
That's what you want. You want everybody to have no doubts and to be convinced that they're the beam. I love nobody's like, oh, maybe this isn't what we thought. They're like, no, we're the match. It's us. We're perfect.
If they're smart, they're putting Anissa and Akel in there right away as soon as possible.
I like how they're like, we're the match, even though we don't have any sexual attraction to each other. We have to be the match. We have no urge to kiss each other, but we are a perfect match.
So, with how complicated this has gotten, I want to talk about the math of this show. This is where people are gonna skip to on the podcast. There's a cool Instagram account called Are You the One Math. Everybody go follow it. It shows the odds based on what's happened so far of what each person is a couple of who could be a couple. So I'm just going to say a few of the ones that have higher percentages. The highest percentage right now is 44% chance for Akel and Anissa being a perfect match. It's just a process of elimination based on when beams have come up. And they have been together every time beams have come up. So their odds are greater, basically.
Okay.
Yes. So then another one at 43% is Clayton and Sierra.
Who's Sierra? Is that Cece?
Yeah, Cece.
Okay. I was like,
so Clayton, it sounds like Clayton and Cece could very well be a perfect match.
Interesting.
Yes. Oh, I didn't even see this one. This is the actual highest percentage, 47%. Ollie and Brooke are at 47% chance.
Okay.
Yep. So they could be the one beam from tonight. Ollie and Brooke.
But they weren't together. Brooke was with Clay.
I thought Brooke. Oh, you're right. It was Brooke.
Dew was with Ollie.
Oh, that's right. Okay. And then the only other one that was like, this is a 35% chance, is Leo and Taylor. Makes sense, blonde,
That is, they weren't matched tonight, but I do feel very strong about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do.
So yeah, those are the couples that probably should be starting to look at each other again,
Yes.
So I assume they've all done the math in there.
I think they're mathing very hard.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Samuel's supposed to be the smart one. I wonder if he's trying to push the math on them,
Yes.
But we haven't seen him in a million episodes, so I have no idea what he's doing in there. Apparently you're allowed to go to bed really early, so you could be sleeping the whole time here.
Yeah. Yeah. They do their handshakes and then they go to bed at 8 p.m. and then they wake up for the early bird special over at Perkins,
What's Perkins?
Village Inn. This must be a Western thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what Perkins is.
What's a sort of?
Oh, I know what Perkins is. I don't think we have a lot of them over here, but I've seen the sign. Actually, they appear to be very Eastern, but I've never been to one.
It's the place I always think of when I think of old people going in for the early bird specials.
Cracker Barrel? Denny's?
Not Cracker Barrel.
I don't know. We go to diners for the early bird special here. Diners.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Get your disco fries.
I don't think the old people are eating the the disco fries.
Why not?
Indigestion. Although Mick Jagger did, and he's old.
Yeah.
So this has been fun. I'm excited. The preview had a lot of kissing. Had a 3-way kiss. That was exciting. We like that, and
love it.
Hopefully some drama.
It wasn't quite as thrilling as the 3-way parasailing, but yeah.
Yeah, the 3-way parasailing was basically an orgy.
Yeah, I mean, when they did that 3-way handshake up on the parasail, I was like, "This is insane!"
Oh my god, dude!
This is
There were
crazy.
so many hands going on at once. It was actually too stimulating. I had to turn it off. I couldn't believe they didn't blur it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you had pre-K in your pants from that, didn't you?
My ovaries are dancing. It's hot in here.
Well, this has been a fun time.
That's been great.
And Are You the One? I hope everybody will join us on Friday and Saturday this week as we recap Love is Blind Season 3 After the Altar. All your faves are back. What a likable cast that season has. Bartiz is back, everybody. Everyone's favorite.
We get a little taste of is it Bartiz or Bartiz?
Bartiz, they call him.
Bartiz, they call him. We get a taste of him before he goes on Perfect Match on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Next week. So that's going to be fun.
Perfect Match on Valentine's Day. Got a lot of fun stuff coming up, and our Are You the One coverage will continue next week. Probably not recapping Are You the One on Wednesday because a Perfect Match coverage will take priority, and that does come out on Valentine's Day, but we will be covering Are You the One, so that we will figure out when that happens.
Yeah. I mean, if the Are You the One contestants step up from handshakes to make it out, then maybe this will take priority. We don't know.
Yeah. So,
but they're gonna have to. You're gonna have to step up. Step up.
Yeah. But
unless there's like a really cool handshake, and then maybe.
Yeah. But the coverage will continue, so don't worry if it doesn't come out on Wednesday, because it will happen, but just probably not on Wednesday. But anyway, be sure to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/realityalert to support the podcast, and check out, we have a bunch of extra content on there. Our coverage of Love is Blind Season 1, our coverage of The Circle Season 1, a bunch of extra podcasts that we've done. We have like over 50 extra podcasts that we've done on there now.
F-Boy Island, we did all those.
Yeah. Love is Blind Brazil is on there, Season 1. I mean, so much content, and it's only $5 a month at the base tier, and there's other tiers you can check out too with perks. So check that out, patreon.com/realityalert. Support your favorite people in the entire world who kiss each other all the time. So definitely check it out.
That's right.
Anyway, see you guys very soon. Bye.
Bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
What the fuck?